Hey everyone, my name is Sophie from Sophisticated Organization. Welcome back to my channel. Today is the day I'm breaking out all of my winter decor and decorating our house. You will notice that I don't do a ton of decorating, but I love to add little touches here and there throughout the house. I do a lot of things that are easy to interchange throughout the seasons, like this picture. I just change out the florals that I use. I knew that was one of the first things I wanted to do, and then I'm gonna start to go through my bins, pull everything out, and make a game plan for what I wanna use and where I wanna put it. I do tend to do similar things year over year. This is only our second season in this house. We moved in last September and had a baby in December, so we didn't really go all out with decorating when I was that pregnant and about to have a baby. Now we have new considerations. I'm thinking about things being low down that Owen could grab and trying to avoid that, so I'm keeping it really minimal. I added a menorah here because I am Jewish, a little reindeer on top of the books, and then the faux stems that I've used every year. So full disclosure, a lot of times when I do these videos, I save up recipes that I'm really interested in making and want to share with you guys, or things that I've made before and absolutely love. This one I tried for the first time. I didn't have a drink planned for this video, but I wanted to make something festive while I was decorating and kind of Googled this s'mores coffee recipe and thought I'd give it a try. There are a couple lessons learned here. You'll see I put honey on the edge of the glass with some graham crackers to try and get a rimmed glass. The problem was that the honey, when it's warm, starts to melt. So after I brewed my coffee, I am just using half and half there and some chocolate chips to make like a little bit of a chocolate creamer here. So the coffee plus the chocolate with the graham crackers makes for the perfect s'mores. I would say if you have some marshmallow extract, that was in the recipe that I saw, add a dash of that could really up it. If you have marshmallows, throw those on top as well. Okay, so in the living room, I am still kind of almost embarrassed that we have been here for over a year and we don't have artwork in our living room. So I'm just decorating the tops of these units here to make them a little bit festive. I don't know if I would put the artwork on top of the unit if we had artwork also on the walls, but for now, because we don't have anything there, I think it looks okay. Also with Owen's diaper organizer, it just looked like a lot of stuff on top of the unit, so I decided to move things around and put it under the unit. Something that's always really fun with the holiday season in particular, but also just to create some seasonal decor, is to use the vases that you might already have and add some things maybe floating in water, or in this case, I'm just using ornaments, a little tiny cupcake stand that I got from the Target dollar spot a long time ago, and a candle that matches them on there. I've done this every year for quite a while. Makes it really festive and very easy to do. Okay, back to the bin here. I'm sorting through everything. I want to know from you guys, do you do the same type of thing every year and it gets easier and easier to decorate because you know what you're doing every year? Or do you try and mix it up and buy a whole bunch of new decor, or just rearrange the decor that you already have? In this video, I didn't buy anything new. I'm just starting with what I own. I always think that's the best approach to decorating your house, or even to organizing, is to hold off on buying new things and to see what you have first and then figure out what you need to fill in those gaps instead of wasting your money or getting tempted by all of those new things. Oftentimes, you have exactly what you need already in your house. These little skates are open at the top, so I am adding some faux stems in there, just stuffing it as full as I can. And I think I'm gonna put that on my kitchen countertop if there's room this year. Last year I put it upstairs, but I am only decorating today just the main floor. I might change my mind, but typically I just decorate the main floor. I don't decorate upstairs or downstairs, with the exception of we have our Christmas tree upstairs this year, and I do change out Owen's bookshelf seasonally with different books and add a little bit of decor in there as well. This bowl is another thing that I switch out with every season. Previously, I had some pumpkin filler there, and now I do these sparkly ornaments, a little candle in the middle, and then some frosted faux stems in here too. Again, just like that white pitcher I have at the front of our entryway, having a vessel of some sort that you can just switch out seasonally makes it so you don't have as much to store and makes it a lot easier to just focus on a few things and pops of decor rather than having all of these large items every season. I added Mrs. Meyer's dish soap, another great way to add in a festive scent to the kitchen. And then I'm going to get to pulling out the ingredients for today's recipe, and I am going to make cranberry magic bars. Jim is not a fan of cranberries, but he actually liked this recipe and felt like it wasn't too cranberry-ish, if that's a thing. So I'm starting by breaking down my graham crackers to form the crust. You just need 9 graham crackers, 3 tablespoons of sugar, and then a 1/4 cup of pecans, however you say that. I know everyone says it differently. So I am putting those in my food processor. A couple of them got stuck, so I helped them along the way. And then you're gonna add in the butter until you have fine crumbs. You just need 5 tablespoons of unsalted butter that has been melted and cooled a bit. Into your 8-inch square pan, first use some cooking spray and then parchment paper and another round of cooking spray and press the crust into the bottom. Put that in the oven for about 12 to 15 minutes at 350 degrees until the edges are golden brown and the center is dry. In the meantime, you can start on the cranberry portion. So you're gonna add in 2 cups of cranberries, a 1/4 cup of fresh orange juice, and 1/2 cup of sugar. Bring it to a boil over medium heat and stir until it's reduced to about a cup, which should take about 10 minutes. While that was cooking, I was prepping the rest of my ingredients. You need 1.5 ounces of bittersweet chocolate. It's about a 1/4 cup chopped up. I probably did a little bit more, but you can never have too much chocolate, so use your discretion here. You also need a 1/4 cup of unsweetened coconut flakes. I got those ready, mixed up my cranberry mixture, pulled my crust out of the oven. You should let it sit for about 5 minutes, but after that you can spread the cranberry mixture over the top. Sprinkle on the remaining 1/2 cup of pecans and that 1/4 cup of coconut flakes, press it in a little bit, and add your chocolate on top. put it back into the oven for another 20 minutes or so, and then you can let it cool on the rack if you are patient enough. While it was baking, I had a couple of other things I wanted to set up in the house. I laid out this fluffy little runner that I got a few years back on the kitchen table, added a garland across our mantle, and you'll see the second I pulled this out of the oven, Jim was right in there. Those are his hands jumping in and taste testing it. So I hope you enjoyed this quick winter decorate with me. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and until next time, I will see you guys later.